Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is a live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Aaron Nilsson with Danny Canada coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is the Lithia Superstore game night powered by Siskiyou Sailor in Southern Oregon. Tonight featuring the 0-1 Mazama Vikings coming in visiting the host 1-0 Crater Comets. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership. I never can get it right. Central Point School District 6 school districts.
That'll work.
Central Point School District participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports. Go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. You can find a lot of cool videos on there. And, of course, these games. Just click on the red subscribe button. Thank you if you already have. Danny.
Yes.
The smoke has cleared. Everyone can see. Well, maybe not see so well with the sun right glaring into the shot. We're facing it. It all cleared for us. The first home game here for the Comets after that North Bend win in Marshfield, or at Marshfield High School. Little alternate location there. This is the regular schedule. We're going to have the September full steam football. It seems like it was only 6 months ago. It doesn't seem like yesterday, but 6 months ago. It wasn't that long we were calling these games. Good to be back. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's kind of a surprise game today. Mazama coming in here to have a round with the Comets. Their game against Cascade was postponed or was moved, rescheduled, so they were able to come over here tonight. And I'm sure the folks from Mazama out there in Klamath Falls, they're really enjoying this nice, clear blue sky air we got over here in Central Point. So it's a Friday night. It's a beautiful one. Maybe a little hot with that sun right in our face, but I think that's going to go down behind those hills in about 30 minutes. So I think by the time we get before the halftime, it should be good viewing for you folks at home. So thanks for being with us here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you this awesome mashup. Mazama and Comets.
Is that signs of things to come? I mean, all the smoke, the sky was orange, right? And today it turned blue.
Ooh.
And we got orange versus blue.
Yeah, you're wearing blue. I'm wearing orange today, although it is Hawaiian Day today, and I'm wearing my blue Hawaiian shirt with my Crater hat, so
we're just evenly balanced. We're just balanced everywhere.
I love it.
Could be anybody. And also we got blue and orange over here in the booth as well, to our right.
Yes.
One's got orange shirt, the other one's got more of a blue. I think it's all just balancing the force right now.
Coming together for a great Friday night.
Crater runs onto the field now. We are excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. We do appreciate also the pizza that was brought in here to our booth. Didn't really have it during COVID 6 months ago. Nice to have that tradition back here.
I do enjoy the pizza. You know me and food. We talk about it all the time.
No, we do. Maybe too much.
Probably.
You can enjoy mine. I did already have dinner anyway. I shouldn't just go ahead and be a glutton over here and just have some. I already had dinner.
Well, just make it like an evening snack or something, You don't have to make it a whole meal out of it.
I try not to snack, Danny.
That's why you're so trim.
Breaks up my intermittent fasting and all the keto going on. Trying to get some ketogenesis.
Yeah, I've got none of that.
Inside these intestines. Nice little breeze out here. I believe it was only supposed to be about 76, 78 today. You going to pull that up and give us an exact number?
Well, at 6:55, it is now 73 degrees. So 5 minutes until kickoff here, and we're just under the 75 mark. Although with that sun beaming straight in our face, it does feel a wee bit warmer than that.
Yeah. Nice thing, though, to look across the field. You can see a little bit. It's the glare right above you. But we got the brand new Crater installed, the brand new stands over there, the visiting stands. They were getting pretty old. I think they were wood and metal mixed last time. They were a little bit taller. These are a little bit wider. Brand new visiting seats, the stands.
And the best part is we've actually got visitors in there too, which I don't think they were allowed last year for having any opponents in the stands, visitors. So, yeah, it's good to have some folks over here from Klamath. I'm sure they're enjoying it too, having a little bit of a reprieve from the smoke. I mean, they got a couple fires on either side of them over there, so I feel bad for those guys. But hey, coming out to Central Point, it's a great night. Good night of football. Let's do it.
We got the John L. Scott scoreboard up there for you, ready to go. And now the captains will head to the center circle, coin toss, see who will kick off and return first. And this Crater team, very different from 2 seasons ago. State runners up, losing to Thurston 14-10.
What's interesting you say about that is Mazama, who is in the 4A, they beat Thurston last year, who is a 5A team, to win their conference. And they won it in the last-second field goal. So Mazama coming in here today against that Crater team. It's going to be, I think, a pretty good battle tonight for both teams. I'm excited to see what they've got in store for us, but I think it's going to be a good matchup, unlike the crushing that the Comets did last week up in North Bend, 31-0. It was the final score for that one up there, so I think this game is going to be a little tighter. I'm excited to see some good football.
Mazama losing 35-20 to Marshfield. Actual Marshfield. Crater played at Marshfield, but played North Bend. Little connections there. Crater will be on the right, kicking off, going from right to left. Mazama in all white will receive, going from left to right. I have to say, Vic Leese, head coach for the Vikings, great guy. Had the chance to interview him several times for all of our football and athletic spots with the news. And he's got his shirt and tie. Nice to see over there. A lot of head coaches don't do that. They're just in the warm-ups. It's nice to see when they dress up a little bit.
Well, I'm dressed up. I got my Hawaiian shirt on. I got my shorts on. I was going to go full-on flip-flops. I thought that might be just a little too, you know.
Too Hawaiian?
A little too Hawaiian.
Too cool?
Well, that would have been cooler in terms of temperature.
So bear with us with that sun. It will be down at some point in the first quarter, but it's only going to get better. Get off for Crater, Tony Perez. Good looking kick into the end zone. Reminds me of my kicks in high school, I must say. Looking good.
Soccer player converted to football player. So, yeah, you did a couple kickoffs, did you?
Oh, I was a kicker for our team, yep. Hadn't played soccer. That's the nice thing about playing in California. I was able to play football. And then soccer was the next season. We're here at the same time. You kind of got to choose, really, which sucks. Mazama lined up from the 20. Tyson Van Gastel. Nice run to start off. Picking up 5 yards. That's Aiden Kind. That will be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it's good to be back doing football. I know we missed the game last week up in North Bend. You and I were both had our schedules already set for us or what have you. Couldn't make it up there, so it's our first chance to see the Comets live. It looks like we got maybe encroachment.
Yep.
Yeah, on the defense. Nope. Be a 5-yard penalty on the Comets.
Will they automatically give him first? I believe they will.
I think the first down comes from a result of the penalty. Don't even have the sticks up yet, and the rest telling them to go. Got some first game jitters, maybe.
And they're going backwards. No gain, maybe even a loss of 1. We'll see. They do give them almost about 2 yards, actually. Forward progress. 2nd and 8. Man in motion. And they're calling that incomplete. Okay. Not sure.
Do we have replay capabilities set up?
We do. I just did not capture it in time.
It's not like we can send it down to the ref anyways and do
We
a
cannot.
replay challenge.
No, we can show all you at home. Or wherever you might be.
You're watching on your app or your laptop or desktop, smart television.
With that being incomplete means that the refs were saying he got enough forward motion with his arm. It brings up 3rd and 8. That's going to be another first down, Kite.
Great run there by the Vikings. I'm thinking that the Comets were anticipating pass there, as that was a pretty easy sweep off to the left to be able to pick up that first down.
Mazama being very methodical. They usually every year have a pretty good running game. Another man in motion, a pitch. Good open field tackle, stopping them. I'll give him 2.
Yeah, the initial tackle there, Aiden Chenoweth tripping up.
Brandon Gailey.
Mazama runner.
2nd and 8. We are under 10 minutes now. Another handoff. Picking up probably 3 on that one. Zeke Heaton.
Nice little push forward. Keep the momentum, get a couple positive yards. That's what you want to do.
3rd and 5 here. Big possession here. Not fooling the Comets defense. Kite is knocked back.
Yeah, great job getting back into the backfield there as they're handing it off. Like you say, no fooling them. They were all over that one, just ready to pounce and bring them down.
Brings up 4th and 8. Excuse me, 4th and 7, actually.
And interesting, I haven't seen any change in the terms of bringing out some special teams.
That might be Tyler Aguilar right there, number 8. No, he's not. He's going to be the receiver. Big 4th down here.
And we got
and they're going to call timeout. This is a full timeout. We will step away for a moment. Be right back after this.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, Your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
As you see their recovery, really, the punt, not good, bounces all the way back up to where the first down would have been for the Vikings. So really only a 7-yard net punt.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good punt. Not only that, but you burned a timeout too, coming out to, I'm not sure, just sort of pretend like you were going to go for it on fourth. Not quite sure.
You want to see the defensive lineup. It's 1st and 10 for the Comets from their own 40. And that is right back to Mazama. So it all works out for Mazama in the end. They recover it on a fumble.
First offensive play for the Comets. Fumble from Shane Wood.
From their own 40. Bad snap. Mazama's got it in business like they had gotten the first down. From the Crater 38. Not really how you want to start your first possession, even first play from scrimmage at your first home game of a brand new season. And up to Kite, pick it up a few, maybe even 5 on that one. You give him 4, brings up 2nd and 6. Another hand up the Kite, and he breaks free. That's a touchdown. A 34-yard rumble.
I wouldn't even call that a rumble. That was a pretty easy, just run off to the side and just get through a little this and that, and it was almost a walk-in.
So 6-0. For the extra point to make it 7-0. And that was a bad hold, but it was essentially kicked into the turf. So it is 6-0. Crater will receive the kickoff when we come back. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And we are back. The sun gets a little worse before it gets better. And the return up to about the 43. See if they can be a little bit better with their
second possession.
Second possession.
Their first down.
The first play here. Handoff up to about the 47. 4 yards on that one. A pitch for the first down, Caden Gardner. First down for the Comets. Now at the Vikings 40. Hand off to Lassiter. Not much, maybe half yard, maybe a yard. So they do give him the 1. That'll be 2nd and 9. There we go. I feel it now. I feel the sun slowly starting to dip behind the hills over there.
It is just about to drop, which will be nice for y'all at home watching. That glare is just wild. Straight on here in the booth.
Like the pass, and he's going to be sacked. Lose about 3 on that one. Just couldn't get out of the pocket. It will be 3rd and 12. Shane Wood is the 6'2", 220 sophomore for the Comets.
That's a big boy playing quarterback for sure.
That throw a little high and overthrown.
Oh.
And he's stumbling. Taken down by Lassiter inside the 15.
Interception by Savion. Savion Burke, number 6 for the Vikings. He's doing double duty, wide receiver and defense. And looks like we've got a personal foul face mask on the Comets. It's going to be after the play. We'll get a couple yards tacked on after that. Pretty good interception and run back there by Burke.
They doing half the distance on this one?
Yeah, I guess, probably won't get you the full 15.
Put him to the 7? Yeah. Got to half the distance. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Another penalty flag, or
is it going to be a false start on Vikings there? Oh, and there we go. The sun has dropped down behind the hills. And it's nice to look out there and see some blue skies. Thankful today for some better air quality.
The loss of 5 yards, 1st and goal from the 12 now. Running straight up the middle. Picking up a few, getting down to about the 6. And a motion. Out to Kite. Kite stumbles down at the 1. His knee down before he got the ball over the plane.
Yeah, it looked like he went in there, but I was just watching the side judge. He came running out, definitely indicated he was down just slightly before getting that stretch across the goal line.
But on the doorstep once again, the Vikings. Just 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Already up 6-0, and everybody's practically in the end zone. I think they scored. No doubt about that.
Yep. And there's the official call from the official.
Zeke Heaton scores this one.
Home crowd not liking that. Hear them spitting out the boos.
And that is Heaton's second.
And they're going to go for 2, it looks like. Try and get that missed point from before.
Pitch to the outside. And he got it. Aiden Kite. 14-0 now, Mazama. We'll be back in just a minute.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we're back. Kickoff taken at the 35. 10-yard return up to the 45. Special teams not very special for Mazama, at least this game in this first quarter. Difficulties there in that game with the punt, the kickoffs, and the PATs.
Well, I was talking to one of the other coaches for the Vikings earlier, and he was saying that the game they won last year over Thurston was a last-second field goal. And he says, I don't even remember us ever kicking a field goal in the last 10 years. So it's definitely not something that they rely on to win. Hey, you got 2 touchdowns already in the first quarter on a road game. Do you really need the special teams if your offense and defense is already kind of special? I mean, I don't know.
Probably not.
It's always another aspect of the game you want to really try and, emphasize and work on and be good at. But, coaches know their players. They know how to work their strengths. And so far, the Vikings are doing a great job working their strengths against the Comets. 2:45 left to go in the first.
2nd and 8. Bad snap. Lassiter with the spin. Able to pick up a yard out of that one.
It's a couple bad snaps now by the new QB here, Wood.
I like guys graduating, which tends to happen because this is a high school. But I know there's a few guys on here I do recognize, but a lot of them are very new. And it is only the second game.
And they're not new freshmen or sophomores either. There's some new juniors. There's some new seniors that are playing here. Some people that have never played on the Comet team before. He may have had some prior football experience. Example, wide receiver Javon Smith. First time playing for the Comets. And he's a senior this year, number 6.
Lassiter with a great run there up the middle. Picks up 5, and it's 4th and 2 now.
Of course, you remember Lassiter, some of the games last year, doing both ways, running back and linebacker. Getting touchdowns, doing some great running. Yeah, actually, it's right. You did step in on QB a couple of series downs.
And we got an offsides here on Mazama.
That's going to give the Comets a first down. Just a mental error there. And it feels like it's about 10 degrees less once that sun just dropped behind the mountain.
That's sort of straightforward, and Met might give him a loss of 1.
Heard that connection up here. A little dunk.
But yeah, nice. This is a great temperature right now.
Yeah.
If this was the summer, I'd be over the moon.
If this was 24/7, I'm right there with you. It's beauty right now.
You'd be comfortable in a light jacket, pants, shorts, short sleeve t-shirt, sandals, whatever. It's the all-weather temperature. Picking up 1 on that one only. It's going to be 3rd and 9. So they actually did pick up 2 on that. Big 3rd and 9. And thrown behind him. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. Now the field position game. They're going to try to punt this. Good punt, end over end. And tackle from behind, but we've also got a flag down here. Away from the play. City block in the back. Unnecessary roughness.
Maybe a hold. There it is. Holding against the Vikings. Drop back a couple.
So a 10-yard penalty puts them back down to the 12. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Handoff and a few yards. That should end the first quarter. And it does. After 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 14-0 Mazama with the ball. We'll see what we got in store for the second quarter. If Crater can come back from this. You're watching TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Mazama now, they're flipping. Going from right to left in the all-white. Crater now will be going from left to right. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Vikings. Going along. Wide open. Caught there at the 47. Savion Burke.
Say that probably the biggest game of the game so far.
Biggest play.
Biggest play. Nice pass. Right on point. Saw the single coverage. Went for it. Good play calling by Vikings coach. Head coach of the Vikings, Vic Leese.
Right up the middle and kind of going to pick up maybe 6 on that one.
Yeah, that was
Heaton, excuse me.
Good hustle there for that run. Just blasting forward.
2nd and 4 here. Mazama just rolling along.
Yeah, that's been a little too easy for them to go halfway down the field here on 2 plays.
Another first down for Mazama.
And another great run there, too. And Zeke Heaton doing the running on that. 5'10", 195. He's a senior. A lot of seniors on the Vikings team. It's actually mostly seniors and sophomores. Excuse me, juniors. There's 1 sophomore and 0 freshmen. A pretty good stacked team.
This running game really causing problems for the Comets defense.
Well, they're doing a great job with up-front blocking, too. Once they're getting over to that 2nd level, they're able to get those extra yards. Plus, they're a strong team.
2nd and 5 now.
Got some big guys up front there. 76, you see him right there at the edge of the huddle. He's coming in at 300. 285 on the line, 290. Some big guys up front moving that ball.
Yeah, it is. Heaton, once again, another first down. Vikings had 3 first downs in the first quarter. They've already got 3 in the first minute 50 of the 2nd quarter.
That's some good success right there.
Comets plug up the middle on that one.
Still a couple yard gain on that. 2, I think they'll give him.
Looks like that's where he is. About a 2nd and 8 now. Heaton picking up a few more.
And I just got to show you here. Look at the colors in the sky now that sun's gone down. Some really beautiful pinks and oranges up there. Purples through the clouds. And colors maybe a little bit different coming through the camera there, but it's nice to see with the naked eye. You actually can see some of the sky.
Haven't seen much of that in the last couple of months.
And haven't seen much of this either, where the Comets are being totally dominated, but the Vikings are just owning this game today.
The Comets owning the line on this play. Did pick up 1. This will be about 3rd and 2, a short 2.
third or fourth?
Oh, it's showing fourth. Excuse me. I did not update the other one. It is fourth. 4th and 2.
So again, talking to Vikings coach earlier, they don't do a whole lot of field goal kicking, so it'll be interesting to see what they've got.
Why do it here?
Yeah.
There we go.
What do they got up their sleeves?
Little fake, and that shimmy. 1st and goal.
Nice tackle there. Javon Smith saving the touchdown.
From the 3. Taking it himself and losing about 1. Van Gastel is opposite sophomore for Crater. Another sophomore. A little bit lighter, but 1 inch taller. 6'3", 190. 2 sophomores going head-to-head in tonight's battle. Although they'll never face each other. This little sweep out there, and he slips on the sweep. 3rd and goal. Now from the 10. It's a true and goal situation from the 10.
Yeah, that was a big loss, too. You know, when you were up there earlier about the 3-yard line or so, a lot easier to 4-yard line. A lot easier to get it in there, but now being pushed back, especially they've been relying heavy on their running game.
Might need a pass. Or a little play action. Just about halfway through this second quarter. Another run. And going nowhere. That'll bring up 4th and goal. Still from the 10.
Student section definitely enjoying that stop. You hear them rearing up.
It looks like they might kick here. They're going to attempt the kick.
I think you might be right.
Bad snap and hold the first time out. Trace Horton, better snap. And he missed to the left and a little short, little to the left. Crater coming up with the stop. Take over from their own 10. Would serve the Crater very well to go ahead and get a good drive and come away with some sort of points on this drive as we approach halftime very quickly.
I believe they get the ball for the second half too, so it could be a good momentum shift if they're able to do that.
Lassiter still under center, losing one on that one. It's kind of like the video game I play, which is like Tecmo Bowl, the old school Tecmo Bowl game from Nintendo.
Yep, love it.
I have one, it's called Retro Bowl on my phone. And that's when I get in the situation where I love when that happens, when I'm receiving the kick for the second half, and I'm down 14-0. As have it happened to me several times against good teams. I'm going, crap, I'm already down 14-0. So I get a good drive, score at the end, get it back, score like 14-all. Boom, like that. Right back in the game. It could happen
a momentum
here.
shift, you know. It just makes you feel a little more confident, makes you feel like, you know what, we're able to take on these guys, we're able to battle. It's hard and very defeating when you look up at that scoreboard and you haven't gotten nothing.
Chucks it long, but a little miscommunication.
An interesting choice from Wood, too, because it looked like he had some room to run.
And Andre kind of pulled up his route a little short and was close to actually being an interception. And this could also backfire. You don't at least get another first down or two, you could give the Vikings very good field position and a chance to score again before the half ends.
Also very true. Spread offense here, up the middle, nowhere.
That's going to bring up fourth down. After scoring 31 points against North Bend last week, quite the different story tonight. Got to be frustrating. Taken at about the 48 and pushed out, but we got a flag here on the near side. Let's see what this is all about.
Return 13, flag on the field.
Face mask on Crater.
Personal foul, face mask against the Comets.
That's 2 personal foul face masks against the Comets so far.
I believe that does end up being a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. Last time, though, they were already too close to the goal line, so they got a half the distance. This one here is going to put them right up at, what, the 17, 18? That is some good field position, like you said, Aaron. It's like you've watched a football game before.
Just a couple.
Sporting your BYU today?
Yes.
Very happy?
Big day. Accepted to the Big 12 after 10 years of independence. Oh, it's so good. I mean, great football teams, even better basketball teams. Very, very big day.
Proud to be an alma mater?
Totally. I mean, now you're facing, if you're talking about basketball even, now you're facing the Kansas and Texas Tech and Baylor's on a weekly basis. Big time.
Good matchups, yeah. Be fun to watch.
And when you get already like 19,000 people in the Marriott Center there, the basketball arena on campus for BYU. Ooh. It's tough, though, because Kansas Jayhawks are one of my favorite teams.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm not going to root against them, but and they're not going to tie, so I can't hope for that.
Got a timeout here on the Vikings.
So they got one timeout left. We'll step away for 30. Be right back.
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. With it third down here, 3rd and 4. Greater Comets defense needs to be clearly focused as well. Force a 4th down. Try to prevent another score on them, and they are going to come up with a stop on 3rd down. Do end up with a couple. Looks like 4th and 2. And after the 2 not so good kicks, I believe they're going for it on this one.
And this is a huge stop right now for Comets. If they allow them to get in here, just about 2 minutes left to go. If they get the first down, they'll definitely easily run out the clock. If they get the touchdown, and it looks like you're going into halftime down by 3 scores. It's a lot to overcome. Doable.
Pitch, sweep, and he's got the first down. And more, putting down about the 2. Good run. 1st and goal from the 2.
Good field vision, too. Sort of stopped, looked, saw where some of the blocks were going to be set up. Way to get to the edge and get up there, turn up field. Number 1 with that first down, and then a couple more, put you on the 2-yard line.
That's where speed comes in handy. Sometimes you don't have to beat, you just got to get there faster than the other person. And he did. Hand off, and that's another score. That's going to be Brandon Gailey this time. They're calling Heaton on that one. Again, that's his 3rd. They are going for the kick this time. And that one is good.
Oh, that was a really good kick, actually.
It's a 21 zip. We are under 2 minutes here at Dutch-Meyer Field. Be back in just a moment.
A new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
And we're back. Kickoff. $21-0 Mazama. Their kickoffs haven't been very good either. Still plenty of time for Crater to get a good return here. Try to get something from this first half. Good height, taking it out the 15. Good return by Lassiter to about the 39. They'll mark him out at the 40.
At least getting the student section riled up. Home fans here cheering for that one. Got just under 2. 1:45, 3 timeouts. Time for your 2-minute offense, yeah?
25-yard returns, pretty good.
Definitely a good way to set it up. Get yourself going. Pump your team up a wee bit.
I doubt that 31-0 win last week. Crater had to work very much on their 2-minute offense. We'll see what they can do. Stumbling ahead for about 4 on that one. Crater with all 3 timeouts left. I'm sure they're going to be taking some of those. That'll be a first down.
QB keeper there. Shane Wood doing some good running there. Again, big guy, so not a bad option to have him take it and run. He's kind of like a Josh Allen, Ben Roethlisberger kind of big kind of a slower but strong runner.
He's got him chasing. He has him open. That's caught. First down at the 30. Maybe they do need to go with this no huddle. It's working for him. They might have a timeout.
Yes.
They do. We're a step away as well. We'll be right back.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Blaster up the middle. Good run, good run. He's going. He's not going to be stopped. to 6. Prater finally. And looks like they are going to go for the kick. Still a minute left here. Good hold. Good kick. Very good kick. Right through. 21-7. Comets are in business, especially if they can hold Mazama to nothing here in the last minute. They will get that ball back for the second half. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities.
When you hear that crash, call Bill's
Glass. Call Bill's Glass.
When you hear that crash, call Bill. I've heard that.
What is it? I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
I always get it mixed up.
They both work. You're
Call's
thinking
the action. Think
is what
it's
you're
just
doing.
A thought. You may not end up doing anything with it.
But that's what advertising does, right? It keeps that top of mind awareness, right? When you hear the things all the time, like da 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 da, right? You just know it's McDonald's. So
yep, and stay away. Yes.
If that's your own personal goals.
Yes, it is. It is not a goal because I'm achieving it very well and easily.
I enjoy their breakfast every once in a while. It's nice hash browns. I love hash browns. They're delish.
Yeah, they are.
I know. They're bad.
Who doesn't love crispy potatoes?
Oh, come on. Probably the Irish.
Oh, I'm sure they love every potato. I love, actually, they have a specific YouTube channel. I've watched many of them. Irish people trying certain foods, usually American foods. It's pretty good. Probably Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A.
Oh, things like chains?
Yeah. Little bobbled there. Recovered nicely and taken up to the 30. They try Cheesecake Factory.
That's a good place.
It's just funny what they have to say
about different foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I think they're all in Florida. So what happened, I think they flew them out to Florida, and they were filming this in the hotel room. You could see they just kind of had the grapes behind them and just a table right in front. And they were shooting it, and just people were bringing them in. And they're not completely fresh. They're trying these foods, but they're bringing it all in one haul.
Oh, yeah.
So some of it was sitting there for probably 15, 20 minutes. It's not obviously going to taste as good as if it were fresh. It's still funny nonetheless. I recommend anyone out there, Irish people trying a lot of these American foods, you'll find them.
Just Google it.
And off to Heaton. Up to about the 44. Be another first down.
game for Leaf Coaching 10.
Another run, only a couple yards. And they're just playing it safe here. Never know when it could break out for a big run. Right now, they still got 53 yards to go and only 20 seconds. Taken down. And that should be the last play of this first half. 21-7 Mazama. Crater got an opportunity after they come back from halftime. We'll be back in just a few moments. Go over some of those highlights of that first half. You're watching TableRockSports.net. Be right back.
Hello everyone, it's time for another episode of Traffic Safety First. Today we are going to be discussing some tips to help maintain a safe environment when operating your motor vehicle in a parking lot. Let's get to it. The information in today's video will include some ways to be extra cautious while in parking lots, specifically as they are heavily trafficked by vehicles and pedestrians. Here are some quick tips to keep yourself and pedestrians safe. Drive slowly in parking lots to be able to react as quickly as possible if a vehicle or pedestrian starts to enter your line of traffic. Make sure you have no distractions keeping you from paying attention to your surroundings. These can include radios being on, food or drinks nearby, or other passengers wanting your attention. If you see a vehicle attempting to leave a parking spot, stop with enough room to let the vehicle fully back out of their spot. Consider 2 car lengths of space as a guide for the minimum distance to give a reversing vehicle. Make sure to look behind you on all sides before attempting to back out of a parking space. Look into blind spots before turning into another flow of traffic or in and out of parking spaces. If you see a pedestrian trying to cross a line of traffic, stop your vehicle and let them cross. We hope you are able to take these tips with you when driving in parking lots to help keep yourself and those around you safe. Until next time, stay healthy, be safe, and thanks for watching. Hello again, I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department, and you're watching Traffic Safety First. Today we will be going over how to navigate 4-way stops as a driver. Let's go. You've likely heard the term right-of-way before, but do you know what the actual definition is? According to ORS 801.440, the full definition of right-of-way is the right of one vehicle or pedestrian to proceed in a lawful manner in preference to another vehicle or pedestrian approaching under such circumstances of direction, speed, and proximity as to give rise to danger of collision unless one grants precedence to the other. That's obviously a fairly complicated definition, so in simpler terms, as it applies to driving, right-of-way extends to a driver deemed as having the right to continue driving before another driver. This applies unless the driver with the right-of-way communicates with another driver that they may go first. So the intersection behind me is actually a 2-way stop, but today we're going to be talking about 4-way stops. So when we talk about 4-way stops, we are talking about intersections where 4 flows of traffic converge at one intersection and all vehicles must stop and yield the right-of-way before going through to the other side. To make this easier to understand for the visual learners, we're deploying our handy tabletop map and these awesome cars, and we're going to use those to illustrate 4 scenarios on how to yield at 4-way stops.
Here's a common scenario that happens. You're driving along and get to a 4-way stop slightly before someone else. This is providing you with the right of way, and you may enter the intersection before the other driver. A second scenario may be that you come to the stop at the exact time as another driver. In this case, the law states the right-of-way is for whoever is the most to the right in a configuration. Here, that would be the purple-colored car. So that vehicle would have the right-of-way to go through the intersection first. For our third scenario, you may come to an intersection with the intention of turning at the same time as someone else who also has their blinker on, indicating they plan to turn. If neither vehicle would be traveling through the lane of travel as the other, both vehicles can proceed at the same time. And our fourth scenario, you come to an intersection at the same time as 3 other vehicles and everyone stops at the same time. This is pretty rare, but in this scenario, who would have the right-of-way? It's not possible to figure out who is the most to the right in this situation, so the way to handle this would be to use hand signals to grant precedence to other drivers. This happens usually by waving another vehicle to proceed first. Other drivers may take these steps before you do, so be sure all 4 drivers understand who is to go first before anyone proceeds to enter the intersection.
And that will be a wrap for our 23rd episode. I want to say thank you to PSS Duran for helping us make our video.
Thank you for having me.
We hope this takes some of the confusion out of yielding the right-of-way at 4-way stops. We'll see you next month with another episode.
Eluding, he's northbound on 99. I need another unit to come in. Felony stop. Officer Ashford, you needed any brake. Can you knock next time? Sorry. Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see you playing with your toy cars again.
Good. All right, how about you be the bad guy this time?
All right, but I'm warning you, I'm about to go 5 over the speed limit.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back, folks. We're about 5 minutes left here in the halftime. And a performance by the Crater High cheerleaders. Music now feels we're relaxing, nice and cool and clear. Just to recap that first half for you. Crater scoring just a couple minutes left in that second half, or excuse me, in the second quarter of the first half, putting them on the board, a 30-yard touchdown run. Caden Lassiter.
Nice block from Jordahl to be able to set that up, allow him to have the space to run up and get that 30. Making sure Comets aren't going into the halftime with a goose egg, down by 3 scores. So, you know, good hustle, good work by the whole team there to get that done.
Very tough to come back from that, although they are getting the ball back here to start the second half. You don't want to be down 21 points. It's about to climb, as it was all Mazama in that first half, really. 34-yard rush, and actually 3 touchdowns straight. All of them rushes from Zeke Heaton, the 5'10", 195 senior. A 34-yard rush. Bosch extra point was 6-0. Then the first quarter, still a 1-yard rush from Heaton, up 12-0, 14-0 with a two-point conversion, and a 2-yard rush from Heaton again, up, and the extra point, the PAT was good. Council made him 21-0, 21-7 now after that. Lassiter touchdown. Penalties, 3 for 27 yards, pretty even, 3 for 27 yards for Crater, and 3 penalties of 20 yards total, all in that first quarter. None in the second quarter for Mazama. What really is hurting Crater is those two turnovers from that first quarter. Fumble, first play of scrimmage on the 40-yard line. Just not a good snap.
Yeah, QB Shane Wood, new QB this year, sophomore, big kid, just dropped it, easily picked up by the Vikings.
And then the interception.
Yeah, that was a wild throw again, and you just can't do that. That's what happens to young QBs. They kind of get a little nervous, maybe get a little overconfident. You can hear the boos from the student section there as the Vikings come back out onto the field.
Which is a cheer for them.
It's a great student section today, though. It's Hawaiian night, so there's Kona Ice here, and all the kids are dressed up in Hawaiian shirts. They all got lace. There's Kona Ice down there.
Could have told me that before.
Sorry. After the game, maybe we'll go for Kona Ice, will we?
I don't think they'll be open.
They're open all night. It's a party. It's feeling like Hawaii here.
Nice breeze, nice cool night. I'm serious, Danny. Are they open?
Kona Ice is down there. That's 100% fact. Maybe let's cut this halftime short and run down there for real quick.
I got 2 minutes.
No, it's really been all Vikings all first half. They have had fantastic success with the running game. Zeke Heaton is just lighting it up. 3 touchdowns for that young man. And
it's got to be over 100 yards.
The Comets just can't put a stop to. I mean, there's a couple of stuff. Sometimes they do get in the backfield and they get a little penetration there, and they're able to maybe stop a run or so, or maybe even a series. But overall, Vikings have been having their way with the running game. And so Comets are going to have to do something to switch that up here in the second half if they're going to want to try and make this game any closer. Like you say, they'll get the ball to start. They've definitely got to make a show and a stance of that. They've got to come out the gate with some points, and like the last minute and a half of the first half there, that second quarter, that's Comets of old. You know, it's quick, fast. It was
no huddle.
No huddle. It was runs, getting some good chunks of yardage. Haven't seen that at all in the first half, so see what they got going for the second half here. See if we can make this a game.
Just about a minute left here in this halftime. We will see if they extend it. Sometimes they do. They give an extra 5 minutes because Crater hasn't actually come out yet. They got to get a little warm up. But it is great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. We do appreciate them. Here comes Crater back onto the field.
Yeah, the tone changed from boos to cheers. That's the orange.
That's weird.
Excuse me.
What would make? Did you have some Kona Ice without me?
I did not. That's just from the pizza. The pizza burp.
All right, pizza burp. So we'll be back here in just a moment with the second half kickoff here on TableRockSports.net.
And memories are made. Taprock Northwest Grill.
And they do give him an extra 3 minutes for the warm-up. Almost there, folks. Stay right here.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Facing a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
And we are ready. Mazama now kicking off from right to left. And don't worry, they haven't changed uniforms. They're still in the all-white. You don't want any of those viewers confused as to who's who.
No, don't want that.
Taking on about 14. Lassiter, couple of moves, past the 30. Good return. 1st and 10 from their own 30.
Yeah, pretty decent return there from Lassiter. You know, the thing is, Lassiter's doing a bunch of running back duties. I haven't seen him on defense much, doing the running, the receiving of the kicks and the punts. You got to keep that guy fresh. I know he's splitting some of the carries with another Caden. Caden Gardner, number 44.
Pressure coming immediately. Dropped the ball. It's on the turf. Picked up by Mazama and in for the score.
That took all of 16 seconds. From the kickoff return, and that. Opposite of what they were probably talking about during halftime.
Savian Burke returned. No, excuse me, that was Trevor Anderson with that return.
I'm sure Coach Burke Brown is not happy about that one. And to keep this a family show, I won't show what the coach is looking like down there. Just kidding. He's fine. He's talking with some other coaches.
That one is good, makes it 28-7. There goes the advantage that Crater had to start this up for the second half. We'll be back in just a moment.
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
So here we go again. Just 2 plays later. And Mazama up 21 once again. It's going to be these growing pains for Crater this year.
Oh, yeah.
At the 15, he's very consistent. I'll give him that. Some good moves. Switching field. He's going. 30, 20, 10. Kickoff return, Lassiter. You got to be kidding me.
Nope, some flags down, but
of course there are.
Yeah,
and some more, and some more.
Some punching and hitting over here. This is not good.
Flags, but not flags of the good kind.
Oh, hats are even coming off of the umpires and the refs too. So that is.
This looks like it's after the touchdown, so the touchdown should stand.
Touchdown will stand. I'd be surprised if there's not an ejection here. Yeah, son number 3, Miles Jennings, come up swatting a couple of the Vikings with his fist in their helmet. Saw a couple flags come out and then a hat off of one of the side judges here. They're definitely going to have some unsportsmanlike conduct stuff, if not an ejection.
This PAT could be backed up quite a bit. But as it stands, an 85-yard kickoff return for Caden Lassiter.
That was impressive, absolutely. After I was just saying, Lassiter, don't overuse him too much, and he was just not going down. That was a valiant effort.
Sometimes you can't use them enough.
Sometimes they get stronger and better. You know, in the case of like Derrick Henry from the Tennessee Titans, seems like later on in the games and later on in the season, he just gets stronger and tougher and faster.
See what we got.
Yeah.
Still a lot of discussion.
Well, you got the ref talking to Coach Brown there, probably telling him what's up.
They are backing up. Personal foul on the Comets. Personal foul on the Comets.
There's an ejection. Got the touchdown.
Just not sure exactly who was ejected at this point.
Well, it was number 3 from the Comets who was swatting at the Vikings. That's Miles Jennings. Maybe they'll have it assessed on the kickoff because it doesn't
Looks
look like
like
they're doing anything with the PAT
they
here.
moved back up.
Ref is over there talking to the other coach on the other sideline. Maybe just asking what he wants to do.
They're going with the regularly scheduled original location of the PAT. That one looks wide to the right. No, it did go through. It's 28-14. Got to catch our breath. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
The refs backing up for the 2 penalties. 30 yards. So it's 2 personal fouls. They'll be kicking off from their own 10. It's weird because normally we kick it off the 40. 2 15-yard personal fouls would be 30 yards. He's kicking off from the 12, though, so that's only 28 yards.
Yeah, kind of an odd number, eh?
Sometimes I truly don't understand what's going on. But a very deep kickoff. There should be good field position for Mazama to start. Try a little trickery.
Oh, he got me even.
Pushed out. At the 32.
The trickery even got me.
Great field position for the Vikings. This game really got to a different level of exciting. Fumble recovery. Return for the touchdown. 85-yard kickoff return Lassiter. Lots of penalties. Big hit there. Great field position for the Vikings. What is next with Heaton continuing his dominance?
And it's a really interesting way they do their handoff, and I think that's why they're having just such great success to it. It's a little bit off kilter to the side, just a bit of trickery, and it's very successful tonight for the Vikings in their running game.
It's a 2nd and 1 after that 9-yard pickup from Heaton. And another first down.
It's interesting because the QB almost has the running back right beside him, and as soon as he gives it to him, as soon as he gets the snap, it's just an easy, quick handoff where normally the running back needs to come from, 5-6 yards from behind you. Yeah, it's a really cool offensive scheme. Never seen something like that.
And then you got a lot of guys in motion. Some other stuff to throw into the mix.
Yeah.
Heaton stumbling for another few. That's something the Comets are going to have to limit. Don't think they'll be able to stop it.
What's that?
They're just not going to be able to allow Heaton to keep doing what he's doing. They got to turn this around. We're still down by 2 scores, and Mazama's right back here again. The 2nd and 5. And that's going to be close to another first down.
Yeah.
That
this will be encroachment on the defense.
They're given that. So first down and goal. Heaton still pushing forward for a couple. Pushing forward, and another score. This time from 5 yards out.
And another reason why it's so interesting, Aaron, from what I'm watching, is because it's almost like the running back being right there, right behind the line. He's almost part of the line. So it just makes it so much more difficult for the Comet defense to try and get through and tackle him when he's right up in there with him. It's great offensive scheming.
Everybody just go together.
Yeah, and it's just you're a big pile, and it's like you're a big mosh of people just forging forward. And, yeah, it's great. It's almost unstoppable, especially with Heaton, who is just unstoppable tonight.
21-point lead restored for the Vikings. We'll be back here on TapeRockSports.net.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Kickoff once again for Mazama, up 21. Down to the 10. Lasser with another good run past the 30. Forgot to let that clock run. We're under 9 minutes. Going nowhere. 1 yard maybe on that one. Actually, they'll give him 2.
Another flag out there. This one probably on Mazama.
Not sure.
No, I could be wrong.
Okay, this on Crater again.
Yeah, it's another personal foul.
A 15-yard penalty.
Looks like an illegal blindside block, 15 yards.
A 15-yard
personal foul. I believe it was a blindside block called on the Comets. I thought it was a face masking on the Vikings.
Only going to give him about 2 on that one after all said and done. Brings up 3rd and 21. Penalties were really hurting, especially here in this third quarter. 3 for 27 yards in that first half. Not terrible. You can live with that. But here, that was their 4th penalty. And a whole lot of yards. I'm not even adding it up right now.
Well, they're getting big ones, too. They're personal fouls.
It's all the 15-yarders.
Yeah, it's the big guys, man.
Close back to the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage. 4th and 10.
You know, the 5-yard false starts, the 5-yard encroachment offsides from the defense, you know, those are just, you know, sometimes you're just on the line and you're just kind of anxious and you're ready to go. So a lineman will jump or defense will jump. But these things here, these are intentional penalties. When you're hitting somebody, when you're face masking, again, a face mask could be unintentional, but most of the time.
Oh, and stuffed by Mazama.
Oh, loss of yardage there. They were all over that reverse. No shaking that.
Now 4th and 13, actually. I'll have to punt here. Decent punt. And great open field tackle. Catches him behind, losing a couple on that one.
Aiden Chenoweth doing a great job tracking down the punt returner there, not letting him get away from his grasp and not getting any return on the punt.
So they'll be starting at their own 30. And up right in the middle. Heaton again, just bouncing off people into Crater territory past the 45. Well, what do you do?
It's too easy. What do? You just keep doing what works.
Kickoff returns are working pretty well, but that means you have to have Mazama score to get that. That's not really an option.
Make them punt. That's not really been an option either.
Heaton has been a great option for the Vikings, and they'll keep going to him. And a fake, and he's into about the 30. Another first down.
And see, that time the Comets were in the backfield and had him, quote, stopped, but hey, didn't see where the ball didn't get handed off to, and he kept it.
Pretty fast. Van Gastel pretty fast up there. Picking up about 4 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 6. Time keeps ticking away. Heaton rumbles forward. Another first down. First down from Crater's 18. Picks up 2 yards on that one.
Yeah, he got tripped up a little bit there. I'm sure he could have got him several more yards, but Higgins was able to trip him up. Stop in the long run anyways.
Couple of fake handoffs finally getting down. So Gailey picking up 2 more on that one. Brings up 3rd and 6. Mazama happy with just eating away some more of this clock.
I mean, I would be, wouldn't you?
I'm not very hungry, but I understand the situation, and I'd probably just have to force feed myself.
I'd force feed myself all kinds of clock right now.
Dropping back, they're actually passing. Open, right into the bread basket.
Touchdown, Vikings.
19-yard.
A 19-yarder, is that what you're saying? Nice little pitch and catch for another TD.
Extra point. Just sneaks in.
It'll do.
42-14. Mazama easily in control. We'll be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Here's where Crater has been very good. Lassiter, that man. And again, another great return. Past about the 45. Need to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, you know, you can't really live off returns, though, because, you know, to be able to take it all the way to the house, that's so rare. Doing a great job like this, getting your team some good field position is fantastic, but that's just one part of the battle, you know.
Great field position for the Comets again. They just got to be able to hold on to it. Pushed out. Pickup of 5. They got to limit their turnovers, limit their penalties. They got to get first downs. Pitch, but great open field tackle. Clapping in his face. Not sure, Brendan Monteith.
Yeah.
They're letting it go.
Well, it's just enough, probably, is what it was. Timeout coming right now from the Vikings, but wasn't over the top, I think. Just a quick one, up and out. I don't know.
A few claps right in his face. I mean, if it would have gone longer,
that's
for
what
sure.
I mean.
Or closer to his face. It's that fine line of excitement and cockiness or showmanship. You have to. It's up to the discretion of the ref. I know it is.
Right.
Thank you to our sponsors, including title sponsor Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor Siskiyou Siller with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. And today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Third and long, and he's just heaving it up there. Lassiter makes great adjustment to it. Hauls it in at about the 27.
That was a really nice catch because, like you say, you had to kind of stop, turn around, adjust, come back to the ball a bit, go after it.
Take him out of the 25, so he'll pick up, well, I'll give him 2 yards, actually. Looked like maybe he'd gotten to the 25, but they say just to the, no, they do. There we go. They do say the 25. I was correct on that one. All right. Second and 7. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Lassiter nowhere to go. Cuts back inside, grabs 1. That was way outside of Lassiter. Couldn't haul that in. I have to say, at this point in the game, probably 4 down. It's 4 down territory. It's also a 4 down situation.
Oh, yeah, every time, especially right here, too. This is like that no man's zone. Definitely don't want to punt it. Kind of still too far out for a field goal.
Even though Perez really does have a great leg, 3's not going to do a whole lot for you here right now.
True that.
And behind him, and it's incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs. It's not really any even cheers from the Vikings fans over there in the stands. They're just kind of like, yep, okay, we got it back.
They're like, come on, clock, just keep going.
Yeah, we want to go home now. Another handoff to Heaton, another few yards. I'll actually give him 4 on that one. Kite out of bounds. 39 or 40. Let's see where they mark him. Is a first down nonetheless.
They got me again with their trickery.
Oh, they gave him all the way up to the 41. Okay. Heat up the middle just for about 2. That's success when you stop Heaton for only 2 yards.
That'll do it.
So we were 7 seconds behind on the John Scott scoreboard. That is the end of the third. 42-14. Crater. Ton of work to do come fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And now we rejoin the fourth quarter already in progress. Kite with a run of about 6, brings up 3rd and 2. We want papers? We want sandwich? I don't know what they're saying.
I thought it was penguins.
Penguins?
Yeah. For pets.
I'm good with penguins. Love penguins. You like penguins?
They mate for life.
They're funny.
Penguins are funny.
They're really funny. First down, Heaton.
That reminds me of a bunch of kids playing soccer when they're 3 or 4 years old.
Punch ball?
Just a bunch of, that's what you call it, punch ball.
Punch ball.
Basically.
Just a lot of bees swarming.
All around the ball. Yeah. I haven't learned how that's spread out in pass game yet.
Oh.
That's kind of
everyone
what that
go
looks
for
like.
the ball all at once.
I mean, that's a strategy.
It is a strategy. True. Another strategy, just throw it straight up in the air as high as you can and run away from it. That is a strategy.
You can't throw in soccer, though, can you?
Throw in, and if you're a keeper.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But
there's not a lot of hands involved now.
So not a strategy that you would employ as a soccer coach, eh?
Heck no. And Gastel inside the 30, another first down.
Yeah, I saw that one. They didn't trick me that time.
Mazama leading first downs 15 to 5 now after that one. I can't make it completely around the corner. Taken down just inside the 25. Bring up a 2nd and 6. You're now under 10 minutes. Go for a couple. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Yeah, just the feeling and the sound and the noise. It's just kind of like, yep, this is what we're doing. We're playing football. Nice, cool night. But not a lot happening.
My kid just texted me and told me not to give up hope.
Very optimistic.
There's not enough time for hope.
Hope does have time constraints.
It does. It's limited. You have 8 minutes and 51 seconds. That's pretty much all you got is hope.
There have been miracles before.
There have been. I remember a Monday night game with Eli Manning, and his comeback was one for the ages. That was probably back in 2004, maybe? 5, somewhere in that range. No, maybe 2003.
Okay, what was it?
It was a Monday night game. Peyton Manning.
What happened?
For the Colts. Oh, it was just one of these ridiculous. It was like this. There's like no way they're going to come back, and they came back. I'd have to Google it. I can't remember exactly how it went down several years ago, but I just remember being blown away. Manning was one of the all-time greats. I mean, I'm not a Colts fan or anything, but, you know, I'm a Manning fan.
And I am.
I do like Manning.
Turnover on downs. And that was the first turnover by Mazama this whole night. Really protected the ball very well. About the 25, pick up a 4.
$21 points in 4 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. 3 touchdowns. And you're talking NFL level on a Monday night game. That's just, yeah.
I mean, 21, that makes it a 1-touchdown game, 1-score game, and that is definitely possible. It's always possible. You have to have a lot of things go your way.
Well, think about the work on the defense, special teams, all that has to come together for something like that, right? Because if you're getting 21 points in 4 minutes,
yeah,
right? Your defense
quick
has been on there 3 times. Yeah.
It's a 3 and out. It's a turnover maybe. They give them a first down on that.
I can't remember how it all went down. I'm sure I have to go back and watch that. I just remember being blown away.
And he chucks it. Almost caught. Very close. Broken up.
Intended to Javon Smith.
Tanner Wood breaking up. Probably don't want to date a defensive back if you're a girl. I'm just saying.
No.
They just love breaking it up. It won't last very long.
That's a good joke.
So 2nd and 10.
Yep. You have a false start there.
Gets back past the original line of scrimmage. Still going to be 3rd and pretty long. 3rd and 9, to be exact. Just chucks it downfield. Lassiter, I know, not a penalty.
He got tripped up.
Reaching for it, looking back, kind of hard.
Yeah, they just got their feet tangled there. He just kind of got tripped up. Almost had it there. It was pretty close.
Honestly, 6 minutes left. Why punt? Just go for it. Good spiral on that punt over his head. Gets the Comet's bounce inside the 20. And about the 16.
Yard punt by Luke Higginson. Vikings 1st and 10 around 15.
Well, thanks to you, Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers to our YouTube channel. Over 250,000 views and counting, and closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you all. Heaton with keeps moving. Another 1st down.
At least a 1st down with 11 yards on that one.
Up the middle, keeps moving. Up past about the 35. The 2nd and 2. Up the middle. Pushing forward. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Another 1st down. Straight ahead, just keeps getting 5 or 6 yards every time.
I mean, when all you need is 2.5, and you guys getting 3 to 5 every time, why would you do anything else?
Keeps working, still working. Plus, it's running out the clock.
Yeah.
Well under 4 minutes now. I can actually see the moon tonight.
Sure can. It's looking like a fingernail.
Needs to be clipped. Spin, holds on to it, grabs a couple.
My kids say that's a girl moon because it looks like a fingernail. You know what's amazing, though? We can actually see the moon. It's been a while, eh?
Oh, yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts because you know it's coming back. Smoke hasn't changed. Up the middle, first down. Just imagine the work between offensive and defensive linemen, but for both these teams. Specifically offensive linemen for Mazama and defensive linemen for Crater. It's been a lot of work.
Oh, they must be punched, especially that defensive line.
Been out there a long time.
Oh, man.
Picks up 4 on that one. Be 2nd and 6. About 3 yards shy, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, all they got to do really is just get this first down, and then it's victory formation.
Clock will be under 1 minute by the time they snap this one for 3rd down.
They may not even need to get the first down, I guess.
And they will get it. Inbounds, and that'll do her. Another first down for the Vikings. As both teams will improve to 1-1. Last play, looks like they're going to kneel it. That is your final on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 42-14. Mazama pretty handily taking this one. We will recap this in just a moment. Stay with us. We will have the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show coming your way next. Download the Peak Rewards app today and start saving. It's all coming up. GP Energy. They will have a handshake in the middle of the field.
That's something we haven't seen in a while either.
Again, we'll be right back here on TapeRockSports.net.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And we are back here at the GP Energy post-game show. The My Circle K, powered by GP Energy post-game show. Taking a look at these stats. 42-14, as you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Breakdown by quarter. Mazama went up 14-0 in the first quarter. Both teams scored 7 in the second quarter. They're up 21-7. And then the third quarter. Mazama scored 3 touchdowns. Not a good second half for Crater at all. They did have the one 85-yard kickoff return by Caden Lassiter. And then a couple of ejections, had a couple of penalties. The penalties stood out, the first down stood out, the turnover stood out. Just as far as Crater goes, not good. They were out beaten 19-6 for the first downs. Mazama coming with 19 first downs. Turnovers, had a fumble in the first half, an interception for Crater, and then a fumble and a turnover on downs in their Mazama territory. Mazama had 1 turnover in the second half. It was a turnover on downs. Didn't even seem like they just ran up the middle. It wasn't something they were worried about. If they did, they already had that huge lead. Penalties, 5, actually ended up only being 5. Oh, excuse me, I had that wrong. That was 5 penalties in the second half alone for 55 yards. They came through. Crater actually ended up, in the end, looking at it, 8 penalties, 82 yards. The huge ones were the 2 ejections after the 85-yard kickoff return by Lassiter. Very composed by Mazama, only 3 penalties for 20 yards. And again, that 1 turnover. The running game was solid by Mazama. Both teams 1-1. What are your thoughts, and where do both these teams go from here?
Well, first things first, glad to be back here up in the booth. Ended up being a beautiful night here at Dutchmeyer Field. Glad football's back. Glad the kids were here. I'm glad the support was here with the fan section, and then there's a lot of adults down there too. So it wasn't just the kids, in the kids section, or what do you call it, the student section.
Student section. Yeah.
So it's great to have football back. It's great to see them growing, because the Comets are definitely in their growing or their rebuilding phase. They've got a lot of new kids that are on the team, even some new kids that are seniors and juniors. So, there's a lot of work that needs to be put in there. Great job, great scheme by Mazama. They just have that run game down pat. They were just riding Heaton, and he didn't seem to mind it. And so, you got to go with what works. Their offensive line was just able to manhandle over the Comets. They got a couple good stops. They were able to get into the backfield a couple of times and stop them. But at the end of the day, you look at that scoreboard, there was no stopping them. So, thoughts? Yeah, all 3 rounds. A little offense, a little defense, and a little bit of special teams needs to have some work on for next week when they're facing off against Churchill. Churchill always has been a challenge for them, so I don't see it getting any easier next week.
And that will be here, same time, here on TapeRockSports.net, September 17th. They go into that at 1-1. Mazama, on the other hand, they will actually be at home the next 2 games. 17th and the 24th. They'll be against Cascade and then Eagle Point. So they're still going along with the hopping back and forth between 4A and 5A. Crater.
And Mazama played Eagle Point last year. I think they got 60-something points. Heaton, again, was the star of that game. 5 touchdowns or something wild. 400 yards, something ridiculous.
He had at least 290. He had
it was wild. So, you know, Mazama looking really good this year.
Again, both teams at 1-1. We do thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. And for Crater High School Athletic Director David Hurd for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And for tonight's broadcast, next Table Rock Sports production will be, I know we have the just crazy with tomorrow with soccer games being canceled or postponed.
Yeah.
Not sure if we're going to have much tomorrow. Not really sure. I know we have several happening next week. We're still waiting on times and getting that schedule for you because things have really been changing almost on a daily basis. I know me as a soccer coach, the game Tuesday was at 4:30. Now it's going to be at 6, and it's here. Now it's there. And then it all depends on the smoke, what happens with that, which is a game day decision. We just all go to adjust and do your best. That's where I just throw my hands up in the air and I say, I'm not going to fight anything.
Well,
whatever,
you can't.
just tell me what time it is, and I'll figure it out.
Well, everything's not in your control, too, because the
Yeah.
reason for the games tomorrow is there's not enough officials for all the soccer
Yep.
games that are being played. So,
you can't force that.
Exactly. You got to have officials. So, yeah, it's up in the air with, like you say, smoke, COVID protocols and restrictions. If you've got enough referees and officials, even if you've got enough kids coming out, you can't, forfeit. So, yeah,
Too many
everything up in the
variables.
air. Just keep an eye on TableRockSports.net or on our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see what's going when.
Like, oh, hey, look, there's a game happening right now. Just if you subscribe,
get the notifications.
It'll show you. It'll give you a notification saying this game is live right now, and you won't miss it.
There you go.
But again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Mazama Vikings 42, the Crater Comets 14. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson saying thanks for watching very much. Thank you very much. Good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.